From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kayla Cockrell with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Monday, November 13th, 2023.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Marina Johnson. A recent study revealed little association between pet ownership and well-being during the coronavirus pandemic. The study, conducted by Michigan State University, evaluated over 750 individuals during May of 2020, looking for indicators of well-being. Results revealed no difference in factors of happiness and well-being amongst pet owners and non-pet owners.
This is Detroit Free Press auto critic Mark Phelan. Now that General Motors has agreed to a new contract with the United Auto Workers Union, the next order of business should be getting the rollout of its new electric vehicles right. I've driven a bunch of General Motors EVs and gotten demonstrations on several more. They are uniformly good, some are excellent, but the automaker continues to struggle to build them. Sales of the marvelous Cadillac Lyriq SUV were a trickle for over a year. Dealerships are only now getting a decent supply of them. The same applied to the Hummer electric pickup and SUV. GM has had huge difficulties building batteries, an embarrassment that followed a disastrously slow response to defective batteries in its popular Chevy Bolt, the company's best-selling SUV. GM is currently rolling out electric versions of the Chevy Blazer SUV and Silverado pickup. An electric version of the affordable Chevy Equinox compact SUV was pushed back from 2023 to sometime next year. GM has to get those right, or the whole first wave of its advanced new electric vehicles is at risk.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department. Rested and recovered after the bye week, we saw the Detroit Lions offense at full strength for perhaps the first time this season. And man, other teams have a lot to worry about. Jared Goff and the Lions offense looked utterly unstoppable during their 41-38 win over the LA Chargers, scoring points on 7 of their 10 drives while marching up and down the field. The Lions had 533 total yards, 333 through the air and 200 on the ground. Remember when the Lions couldn't even manage to get a 100-yard rusher for what felt like an eternity? Yeah, those days are behind us. But for all the punches the Lions threw, the Chargers were right there to throw haymakers of their own. Chargers scored touchdowns in their last 5 possessions of the game, including a 7-play game-tying drive late in the fourth quarter. But from pretty much the very start, this felt like a game where whoever had the ball last was gonna win. Sure enough, the Lions got the ball back with 3.5 minutes to go, and the Chargers never saw the ball again. After a clutch fourth down connection between Jared Goff and Sam Laporta, kicker Riley Patterson iced the game with a 41-yard field goal. And just for the third time since the 1970 merger, the Lions moved to 7-2. It wasn't easy, it wasn't worry-free, and there are definitely questions the defense will have to answer about why they're so inconsistent. But let's not lose sight of something important here. This is the exact type of game the Lions have been losing for literally decades. And on Sunday, they didn't. So that's not nothing. And you bet that flight back from California is gonna be a celebration.
For more stories from the Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com.